master. You will rise, Tom Jennings. You will rise. No! I have brought you back. I am your master. If I use this on you again, you will be sent back to eternal damnation. You will do only as I say. Do you understand? You will do what I tell you to do.
Blair?
Yes.
I'm Christopher Jennings. May I come in?
You must be related to Tom Jennings.
We were brothers. Do you have a minute? I'd like to talk.
Well, actually, it's very late. I have a great deal of work to do.
I tried to get in touch with you sooner. You weren't here.
What is it you want?
I understand you were the last employer my brother had before he died.
Yes, that's right.
In fact, wasn't he working on a job here the very night that he was attacked in the woods?
Yes.
What was his behavior like that night?
His behavior?
Yes. Was he himself, or did he seem to think that there was something menacing him or something?
Well, I'm afraid I can't say. Why do you ask?
I want to find out whether or not he was murdered.
Murdered? Well, I can't imagine anyone wanting to murder your brother.
Neither can I. But I think something happened in the woods that night that was rather more than an accident. Mr. Blair?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I don't think that Tom's death was an accident.
Well, now, why do you say that?
Well, you saw him after the attack.
Oh, I didn't.
The doctor said that you came to visit him in the hospital.
Yes, I did, but I was not allowed in to see him.
You haven't been in Collinsport very long, have you, Mr. Blair?
A few months.
Tell me, what exactly is it that you do?
I'm more or less retired.
Well, I had hoped to...
What's the matter, Mr. Jennings?
Nothing. I thought I saw someone leave your window.
Really? Well, I certainly hope not. I can do without crowds.
Maybe it was my imagination.
I hope it was. Well, Mr. Jennings, if you don't have anything further to ask me this evening, it is rather late. I would like to retire.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your trouble.
Not at all. Good night, Mr. Jennings.
Good night, Mr. Blair.
Come in, Harry. Now, what have you found out?
Well, I followed them when they took the body out of the morgue.
Yes, are you sure it was the right body?
Yes, it was a plain, unmarked box. The sheriff was there giving the orders.
Where did they take it?
To the Collinsport Cemetery. They just finished burying it about 15 minutes ago.
Excellent.
You still haven't told me what we're going to do.
Here, Harry, go through this door. Go down to the cellar and find a shovel and a lantern.
What for?
Don't ask questions. Just do as I say. Stay down there until I call you. I thought I told you it was unnecessary for us to see each other until tomorrow.
If you want tomorrow to happen, you will see me now.
If it's the body you're concerned about, I have made arrangements to get it tonight.
Perhaps you'd better cancel your arrangements.
What do you mean?
Mr. Blair, your scheme that you tried tonight didn't work.
What scheme?
Your attempt to kill Victoria Winters.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
You are a liar.
Be careful, Mr. Collins.
You can intimidate me only to a point. Now, before this experiment can be resumed, I demand that you guarantee that Victoria Winters will not be harmed. Now, you sent Tom Jennings to her. As long as it's dark, you can send him again. Should this happen, I want to tell you that you'll be making the greatest mistake of your life.
You may consider Victoria Winters' safety guaranteed. Will that be all, Mr. Collins?
No. I will attach one more condition before I'll go ahead with the experiment.
What is that?
I don't know what diabolical plan you have for Maggie Evans.
I'm planning to marry her. I would hardly call that diabolical.
But she doesn't know what you are. It would be insane of her to marry you.
That's none of your business.
I am making it my business. Now I must ask you to stay away from Maggie as well as Vicky.
And if I refuse?
Eve will not live again.
Do you realize that I could condemn you to the tortures of the damned if I chose?
If it were to your advantage, but it isn't.
How fortunate for you, Mr. Collins.
Well, what is your answer, Mr. Blair?
I want Eve to be brought to life.
Then you will stay away from Maggie and Vicky.
Yes.
And destroy Tom Jennings.
Agreed. Good night, Mr. Collins.
Good night.
You and Dr. Hoffman will be ready at sundown tomorrow.
We will be ready.
Harry! Come up here. Do you have everything?
Yes? Is something wrong?
I'm deciding whether to go to the graveyard first or to find Tom Jennings and take care of him.
Who's Tom Jennings?
Jennings will have to be back here by dawn. I can deal with him then. We'll go to the graveyard now. There are not many hours of darkness left.
What are we going to do at the graveyard?
We are going to dig up Eve's grave.
We're going to dig up a grave?
That's right.
Look, I can't do anything like that. Look, there are some things that
Now
I
you
want
listen to me! If I don't get that body out of that grave, I'm in trouble. And if you don't help me, you are in trouble.
Mr. Blair, can't you get somebody else?
No. But I promise you, Harry, this will be the last request I shall ever make of you. After tonight, you will never see me again. Now, let's get started. How far is the cemetery?
Oh, about a mile from here.
What about the caretaker?
Well, he doesn't live anywhere near this place. This is it, here.
All right, Harry. Start digging. Start digging.
What's gonna happen if we get caught?
The one who catches us will never catch anyone again. Start digging. All right, Harry. Open the coffin. I must make absolutely certain there's been no mistake. All right, close it. Now get on that end. Let's get it out of here.
Where are we taking it?
To the old house.
What for?
Harry, stop asking questions and get this out of here.